Hello, travel friends. Today we will take a magical journey to Russian winter wonderland. We will do it with the help of this book, Russian Winter Folk Tales. It has 20 magical folk tales that take you to different parts of Russia and help you learn more about winter traditions and find out how winter begins, why the snow is white, who is the strongest in the world, and why Christmas tree is evergreen. So today we will read the first story with you. This story is called How Winter Begins. And did you notice this beautiful illustration? Well, actually, all illustrations in this book are done by children just like you. They won an international art contest that I organized. And throughout this book, you can see some very beautiful pictures of winter wonderland. One morning, a little boy was standing near the window, watching big snowflakes falling down from the sky. They were slowly dancing in the light of street lamps, and when they reached the ground, they were covering everything with a thick white blanket. The snowflakes were holding hands really tight because it was their first snow shower this year, and an unknown planet was waiting below. They didn't know what might happen down there where they had never been before. It was quiet and peaceful on the ground, and the snowflakes decided it was not at all scary. Early in the morning, the silence came to an end. People came out of their houses and started shoveling the snow. By the looks on their faces, the snowflakes could tell that people were not very happy to see them. It seems that we are in the way, and everybody shows their discontent. This is not a very hospitable planet, they thought. They were a little bit sad. But soon the sun rose and started caressing the snowflakes with its golden rays, and the snowflakes cheered up and began sparkling in the sun. Maybe things were not that bad on the ground. Suddenly, a group of kids showed up in the street. Will they drive us away too? The snowflakes wondered. But the children were very happy to see them. They were shouting loudly, "Snow! Snow! Snow!" They were rolling in the snow on the ground and throwing the snow up in the air. The snowflakes liked the children. One child was covered with snow from head to toe. He said, "I will go ask Mommy to give me my sled." And he ran towards the house. What are Mommy and sled? The snowflakes wondered. A nice, friendly-looking woman came out of the house and gave a boy his sled and a pair of dry mittens. He laughed, then grabbed the sled and mittens, and the children started taking turns dragging each other on the sled. The snowflakes were squeaking, "Sled, sled, sled." They were happy. On the other side of the street, two boys were playing with a small wooden shovel. One of them was taking the snow and throwing it on the other one. The boy without the shovel looked very jealous and said, "My daddy will make me a better shovel." What is daddy? The snowflakes wondered. Winter days are very short, so soon all the children went home. It got dark, and the snowflakes became sad again. They seemed to be especially sad because they didn't know who Mommy and Daddy were, but they were pretty sure they liked them. "Mommy, Daddy," the snowflakes kept whispering, and the more they whispered, the sadder they became. And then they started crying. By the next morning, they were wet and heavy from tears, and since the sun hid behind the clouds that day, nothing would dry their tears. The children came outside again and realized that the snow was wet, and they were happier than the day before. Now they could play with snowballs and make a snowman. The children started rolling snowballs, which became bigger and bigger. What are they doing? The snowflakes wondered. Soon the kids stacked one snowball on top of the other and made two snowmen. They used stones to create eyes and mouth, carrots for noses, and tree branches for arms. One snowman turned out to be bigger than the other, and the kids gave him a wooden shovel. The snowflakes looked at the two sculptures and screamed with delight. "These are our Mommy and Daddy!" They laughed and sparkled and sang winter songs with the children. It is really good here on the ground, the snowflakes thought. They looked up at the sky and called for more of their brothers and sisters to come down and join the fun. This is the end of the first story, but please come back soon because we're going to post more of these wonderful winter stories during this wonderful holiday winter season.